watch Whimsy, like, subscribe, ring that bell. Hi, I'm Katie, and this is Watch Whimsy, where I review wonderful and wonky women's watches in a variety of price ranges. Today, I am going to be showing you my most recent acquisition, which was purchased back in December of 2020. My husband and I took a trip to Vegas, and as normal, we went watch shopping because Vegas is a great place to shop for watches. There's boutiques for everything. And we had been kind of hemming and hawing at a place called Beluso in the Venetian shops about whether I was going to get the Vacheron Constantin Eggerie or the Blancpain State of Grace Heure Décentrée. And it was a very difficult decision because they're both very beautiful and they both have some really great qualities. They're both made by really great watchmakers. And the gal who was helping us was Maria. Hi, Maria. And she still is helping us today. She's actually working on helping me get a Cartier, which I'll be getting in September. Yay! Anyway, Maria recommended us to go out to eat, and we did. We went to the restaurant Lago at their brunch, and we talked and talked and talked, and finally I decided that the one I was going to purchase was the Blancpain State of Grace Heure Décentrée. This watch, I can't even. It's so beautiful. And the thing with Blancpain is that you know that you're not just getting a beautiful watch, you're getting an accurate timepiece. You're getting a quality timepiece. One that's not only going to keep good time for now, but it'll keep good time for probably generations. This is a watch I'll probably be able to hand down to my daughter if I so choose. Blancpain is the oldest surviving watch company. Jean Blancpain founded the company in 1735. And it stayed family owned until 1982 when it was purchased by Piguet. In 1983, someone who's very familiar to the watch world, Jean-Claude Biver, was hired to be the vice chairman of Blancpain. Piguet and Blancpain were joint owned until 2010 when they officially merged and Blancpain absorbed Piguet. In 1992, Blancpain became part of the Swatch Group, which owns a crap ton of watch companies. One of the things they do is they are philanthropic toward the ocean. They have an ocean awareness program, and they donate frequently to that, making people aware of the problems with pollution and sustainability. One of the things that they do is on top of their regular donations, when you buy a limited edition 50 Fathoms that is specifically for their ocean commitment, they donate 1,000 euros per watch. And they make 250 limited editions for each time they do it, which means every time they have a new limited edition, they're pretty much saying they're going to donate another 250,000 euros to their program. Enough about the company. Let's talk about the watch. That's why you're here, right? Oh, wristwatch check. I am wearing my Rolex Meteorite Datejust. I will link to my review of this watch at the end of the video, and one that you can probably wear more often than you would wear an expensive, wonderful timepiece like this. When you get your Blancpain State of Grace Heure Décentrée, you will get a unique box. The thing with Blancpain that a lot of companies don't do is that they have a different box for every watch that they have. So this is the box. And you can see it's a wooden box. And like I said, it's unique. There's not another Blancpain box like this. And when you open it, you'll find the pillow that the watch came on. And you'll see a white alligator strap that I have. And some little slots for rings. Then when you lift the center, you'll find the key to the box and also the ostrich strap that originally came with the watch. Now, underneath the box, you will find some more things inside the outer container. One of the things is a branded Blancpain microfiber cloth that is actually much too pretty for me to use. We got the original tag. This contains the certificate of authenticity and the warranty card. And then beneath all of that is the manual, of course, which no one ever reads, including me. So let me tell you a little bit about this timepiece. I'm going to actually switch over to the other view so that you can actually look at this nice and up close. All right, I have changed gloves because the other ones were apparently falling apart at the seams, literally. So here we have it. The case size is 36.8 millimeters, and its thickness is 10.3 millimeters, of course. It would be really weird if it was like 10.3 inches. The width of the strap is 18 millimeters. This is not the strap that came with it, though it is the same folding clasp style. You can see. And it has the nice Blancpain buckle, because even though this isn't the original strap, I still ordered a Blancpain strap to go with it. It came with a white ostrich strap, which I'm going to pull out right now. It came with the strap, which is lovely. And then actually before I bought this watch, I had never tried an ostrich strap, and the material is very supple and smooth. But you'll see too that even though I replaced the strap, I did not get a new buckle. It's the same buckle either way. So there is that. I decided with this watch that I preferred to have the dark strap to contrast the mother of pearl dial rather than have it just be white all around. So I went ahead and got a navy blue colored alligator strap. I tend to gravitate toward alligator straps. I'm not really sure why, but there's just something about the comfort of the material, and it's just lovely. It's so beautiful. Just like everything else with this watch. So anyway, if you do purchase this watch and you don't want to have the white ostrich strap, you can request another one. It does cost extra money, so be prepared for that. I do not recall how much extra it was. I went online to see if there was a way to purchase a strap on the website, and there doesn't appear to be any way to order it independently on the website. The mother of pearl dial is okay because this is not a cookie cutter watch at all, and it's not used in a really gaudy fashion. It's not like it's, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's appropriate for this watch. It looks nice with this watch, and I actually prefer it over the other variant, which I'll show you a picture of later on. On the dial, you can see that there is a wave of red gold ensconced with diamonds. There are 27 there. There are also 16 diamonds that are set in red gold, scattered around the dial. 8 actually on each side, if to be specific. In the bezel, there are 2 rows of 25 diamonds on the inner ring of the bezel, and there are 2 rows of 29 diamonds on the outer bezel. And then between each of the rows, there's like some gold beading. Since we're talking about diamonds, the crown has a beautiful diamond right there. Right at the what would be the 3 o'clock on a normal watch. Altogether, this watch has, are you ready for this? This is insane. This is an insane number of diamonds, and I actually didn't realize it until I started getting the information for this watch together. There are 152 diamonds on this watch. 152! If you have any questions about why this watch is expensive or a luxury piece, that is probably one of the major contributing factors to the cost, on top of the fact that it's red gold and a quality timepiece by a company that is well known to be good quality and can afford to price their watches however they want to. Another feature I really like on this watch is the retrograde small seconds. It does 30 seconds, and you might have noticed it by now down here. Every 30 seconds, that little hand will swoosh back to the 0 and then go back again. I'll just keep it up here until it does it. Oh, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Whoosh. I love that. That is probably one of my favorite things about the watch, because I am excited by simple things. The actual clock face is off center at the top. There are these white waves, and I'm not sure if they're carved or if they're put on. They kind of look like they're lifted a little bit, so I think that they're curves that are put on, and I don't know if it's more mother of pearl or if it's like a white ceramic, or it could be white enamel. I have no idea. And I couldn't find the information in either the catalog that I got or the website. Because of the way the curves interact with the 3 and the 9 and the 12 and the 6 there, it kind of looks more like it's something that's put on. The font I really, really like. I really like the font they chose to use. And you can see that there are differences in the sizes of the numbers. At the top, the 12 is the smallest number. The 3 and 9 are the same size and a little bigger, and the 6 is massive. If you're looking for a timepiece to tell very specific, accurate time, quite obviously, this is not going to be the timepiece for you. You have to guesstimate a little bit. And I think as grown-ups, we should be able to, figure that out for ourselves. Maybe not specifically to the number, but, really, if you're going to be wearing this watch, it's going to be somewhere nice, and you're probably not going to be too concerned about to-the-minute timekeeping. This was one of the major contributing factors on why I chose this watch over the Vacheron Constantin Égérie. The display case back. It's absolutely freaking stunning. The display case back shows off a golden flower as the rotor, and it's just mesmerizing to watch it move. It is run by a caliber 2663 SR, and it runs at 4 Hertz or 28,800 vibrations per hour. It is a high beat watch with a smooth second hand, which you saw with the retrograde seconds movement. I put this watch on the time grapher, and it came out showing a 285-degree amplitude. And in general, if you don't know, and I'm speaking very generally here, I know that some manufacturers have different qualifications for their watches. Very generally, anything over 275 is considered healthy. Anything under 200, you really need to worry about your watch and probably get it serviced. But this watch runs at 285, which is really good. And it's only going to gain 2 seconds a day, which is something, amazing to me, because as I was saying, it's not really a timepiece that you have for specific time. And they still took the time, for lack of another phrase, to give it a caliber movement that's going to make it keep amazing time. That to me is such a great quality for a watch company, that they would take time like that. On top of the rotor, you can see that the movement inside is actually very pretty. You can see the heartbeat right there with the jewel. It has a 65-hour power reserve. 65 hours. That's incredible. That's almost 3 full days. Of course. I guess that means that we are going to be switching over. Oh, but this is a great time to show the lume. Yeah, see? Yeah, there's no loom. There's no loom on this watch. And I'm okay with that. With the skeleton hands and the fact that this is a dress watch that I'm not going to be wearing in a circumstance where I'm going to have to be seeing it in the dark, I'm not too concerned about the fact that this watch doesn't have loom. Okay, switching back to regular view. This is the variant that I have. I have the mother of pearl variant, which retails at $33,000. There is also one other version, which is less expensive, but still expensive. And that one is made of stainless steel with a white dial. In both the catalog and the website, it just said that it was a white dial. Didn't go further into saying it's ceramic or enamel or anything like that. So I'm not sure what the material is on the inside, but it also has the same number of diamonds. It has the same caliber movement. The design is essentially the same with the exception of the different dial color and the fact that it is stainless steel. That one will run you $18,000. So it's still a lot of money, but like I said, 152 diamonds, that's going to run you quite a bit of money. With this timepiece, with any Blancpain, when you pay the amount of money for the luxury timepiece, you're not having to worry about the fact that you're only buying it for its looks. You don't have to worry about the fact that it has a name that is well known and you're paying for the brand name. When you buy a watch of this caliber, the pun was intended there. If you buy a watch of this caliber, you know that you're paying for a movement that is not going to fail you. And you're paying for a watch that you're going to be able to have for your entire life. And this watch is going to be something that you can hand down to your children or to your niece and nephew if you don't have kids, or to some loved one. I mean, I don't know, whoever you want to hand it down to. But that's why I bought this watch. I bought this watch because Blancpain is well known to the fact that they make amazing timepieces. And I know that I'm not going to get screwed over by it. This is not a fashion watch. So is it worth it? I mean, that's up to you. Are you the type of person who wants to spend money on a luxury timepiece? A lot of people say no. They don't think that it's worth it to spend money on luxury timepieces. Obviously, for me, I felt that it was worth it. So I went ahead and purchased it. And this timepiece will be in my collection for the rest of my life. I intend on keeping it. I don't intend on selling it at any point. It's so gorgeous. And I highly recommend that if you ever get to the point where you can, and you're deciding to do a luxury timepiece for yourself, that you're careful about who you buy it from. Make sure who you're buying it from makes good watches, not just pretty watches. That's going to be all for this time. I'll see you next time, and keep on telling time. Bye! Watch Whimsy. Like. Subscribe. Ring that bell. Wait for it. Wait for it. Ooh.